Dirge. We are here with Roman Dirge, first time back at Comic-Con after how many years?
I mean, I was here last year.
You were?
After 1 year.
I thought you took a long break.
I took 7 years off of drawing Lenore. But
Okay.
I was here last year.
You were here,
Yeah.
just no Lenore.
I just didn't
So
have anything new.
What else are you up to then? We know you have the new book with Titan Comics here. We're here at the Titan booth at Comic-Con, but you've been working on a bunch of other things too, right?
I was working in animation for like the last 7 years. Although really like 6 years of that. About a year I just got lazy.
Okay.
Yeah, and now it's time to do comics again. Like
It's beautiful.
full time. I'm doing one every 3 months, which is more than I've ever done before.
And Lenore started in the late 90s, right? When Wolf
It was more
started
like-
maybe when you were younger, I guess.
It was early 90s. I think.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
When were you first published then?
I don't know. It was by slave labor,
Right.
but I'm not going to know the year.
How long have you been with Titan then?
I don't know.
It's pretty amazing. They're great. They have great licensing, and I love what they do. But it's so nice to have you back in a place that you kind of belong, San Diego. Are there places you miss or you like to visit when you come down here?
I always go to the field.
Yeah.
That's like a must-have.
Okay.
I like their chips and gravy thing that they have.
Yeah.
Sometimes Livewire I like to go to when I'm here. Is
Yeah.
that still around?
Yeah, sure.
I usually hit up Livewire. That was like my bar back in the day. That's pretty much it.
It's changed a lot in San Diego. I mean, there's so much more going on. You'd have a lot of new places to explore and check out. Do you get down here very often, or just for Comic-Con?
I come down to see my parents.
So they're still here. Cool.
Yeah. You mean like this
You're
mortal,
hanging.
like this mortal coil here?
Yeah.
Yes, they're still alive.
They're
and
still alive.
here,
What part of town did you grow up in again?
like the Otay Mesa area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents are still up on Mount Soledad, and it's amazing. We're lucky to have our parents.
We are.
You know? It's a bright light in our life with our dark souls.
One of the few.
So tell us about the new Lenore.
The new one is a 4-issue arc about a time war of just the most chaotic things I could think to do with these characters if they got to bumble through time. And I have a lot of fun with it. A lot of it takes place in ancient Egypt. I really got to explore my character Taxidermy, the big guy with the antlers.
Uh-huh.
I really got to explore his past as an Egyptian god named Taxon Ra. I think it's one of the funnier books I've done. It's a lot of planning went into it. I was very surprised to find out how hard it is to write time travel.
And keep it
Coherent.
Coherent. Yeah.
It was nuts. And like, I'm talking, my version is, they're silly characters and I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But it's still, even in that kind of world, things still need to make sense. There still has to be rules.
Right.
And
Don't want to mess up the timeline.
yeah, I stayed up a few nights on that one, like trying to figure out how to put all these characters separately in time, because they get spread through time separately. They're by themselves in different points of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you get them all back together and then get home? That was the question
right.
I should have asked myself before I put them in that position, but I eventually figured it out, and I'm nothing but proud of this thing.
That's amazing. Well, we're stoked to have you. This is always one of my highlights personally, is coming by and seeing Roman Dirge at Comic-Con. And my wife's a big fan, so she always says, go by and see what Roman has. What has Roman got going this year? So we're glad you're back, and it's exciting. What else have you been doing? You've been busy doing animation, animated TV shows?
Yeah, but it's nothing exciting. I worked as like a prop designer or background designer, so it'd be like the NFL made some animated shorts, so I did like backgrounds for that.
Okay.
Or I was working as a prop designer on a show on HBO called Animals for that. That ended up being 3 years of the absence because we got 3 seasons out of that thing. And then I would work as like a conceptual artist here and there for different companies. They just call me. It doesn't seem like it, but I'm a very fast artist. It doesn't seem like it because of the rate I put things out. It doesn't seem like
Right.
But I'm ridiculously fast because I don't have to. Most people will have to measure things or do math to do their designs. I can see it in my head and rotate whatever I want to draw, and then just output it like that. So I get to skip a lot of that
You're
prep
doing
stuff.
the 3D modeling in your head?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then outputting it.
Wow. That's amazing. That's crazy. And then I just read, I didn't realize you did a Disneyland Haunted Mansion book. There was a Haunted Mansion series with Titan. And I've never seen that, but you did one of the stories about a dog with fleas.
There's that pet cemetery in front of the haunted mansion
Yeah,
with
yeah.
all those names
One of my
of,
favorite
like
spots.
Fifi and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
Fifi's the character, right?
I was there super stoned, and I was looking at those gravestones, going, I want to know their story.
Right.
And I got kind of fixated on that. I think I did 2
Okay.
episodes of that,
Nice.
and then Disney was so cool because I was working for them as I've worked on and off for them as a concept artist for a long time. They let me do a Lenore Haunted Mansion crossover, like an official one in the comic.
Oh.
I actually got to do that. It was really cool. So that exists. There's like the Haunted Mansion is really close to Lenore's mansion.
Yeah.
And because that the organ player guy
Uh-huh.
never stops playing the organ, she's trying to sleep and she's like, oh my God, shut it down. Like, it's 4 a.m, shut up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she goes over there and goes through the haunted mansion and just eviscerates everybody in there.
I love it. That is Roman Dirge right there, creator of Lenore and so much more. Back in San Diego, Titan Comics. We have the new compilation book, the series of the 4 that came out earlier this year, right? What do they call that again? When you combine it together?
Compilation, that's what I call it.
It's
Or
amazing.
collected.
Collected. I love it.
I can count to 10. That's a new one too. Came
Which
out
is?
last year. I can count to 10. It's my book that looks like a children's book, but it's absolutely not.
Dark.
Yeah.
And you still have the Spooky Land site?
I don't.
No.
I got rid of that years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Somebody bought it the second I let it go.
Wow. Do you have any place people should go, or just your Instagram?
Instagram. I'm terrible at social media.
You are?
I've
All right.
always been terrible at social media.
All right. Well, buy the comics, people. Buy the comics. Lenore, the cute little dead girl. Roman Dirge, he was once a magician, and glad that didn't stay. And then also a teacher once told him that his art was
Terrible.
And here we are, millions of fans. Lenore, the cute little dead girl. Roman Dirge right there. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming back to Comic-Con.
It's good to see you.
You too, brother.
All right.